Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. Today it's the second of this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Michael Pineda, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last three outings. His ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 11.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Brian Mitchell is forced onto the mound now following the injury, and he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Castro. And he's retired, 1 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
I know there's a lot of expectations for Xander Bogaerts to turn it around soon. He won the Silver Slugger last year in the American League, but by watching him this year, it looks like he's using that Silver Slugger bat at the plate because he has no bat speed right now. We'll see if he can finally get it going.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Mookie Betts is on deck. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting third, Right fielder.
He almost got him to
Mookie
commit there. As
Betts.
we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Here's Mookie Betts. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. From the belt, the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Gardner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Into the box, Hanley Ramirez. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball one.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it. Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on you.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Jackie Bradley Jr. would be next. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. Sox 0. Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, Matt, this club is not real creative. I mean, they're at the top of the league and grounded into double plays, so they don't start runners an awful lot. They're not letting guys steal bases, and as a result, the double play is starting to hurt them. They're going to have to figure out how to get out of that trend if they want to win games.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Ramirez comes up with it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, first baseman.
Here's Chris Carter now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And a ball 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
Just missing here, 2-0. Price comes home to 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Got the first 2 guys out, and then the 3-hitter extends the inning. Now it gets a little more problematic. Here comes the 4-hitter, and you're in the stretch. Let's see if we can get out of it.
Here's Starlin Castro, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Price pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Lifetime versus David Price. Comes in with 6 hits in 18 at-bats. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out in front as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. And the Red Sox have their first hit of the ball game. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Here's the first pitch to him. Bradley runs, pulls this one in the air out to left. Refsnyder moves over, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at shortstop, Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Ready now, Pablo Sandoval. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second, and with that we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see that they're just above the middle of the pack in the AL, currently 6th best in that department. No score here as we play inning number 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Well, you see there on the graphic, stolen base number 13 on the year. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8th, left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. He's set, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded to short. Bogarts has it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic.
Ruben.
And I'm looking in the outfield at Mookie Betts. This kid came up as a second baseman, flew through the organization, tearing it up. But where are you going to go when you're blocked by Dustin Pedroia? So they moved him to the outfield. I cannot believe how quick he caught on.
Now at the plate, Ruben Tejada carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Now the 0-2 from Price. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Now Price is 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Price is ready. 1-0 on its way. Ball 2 now.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stunning Central Park here on a beautiful day in the Big Apple. Welcome back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. And he'll start out there half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Here's the first pitch to him. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
In now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A runner at first with no outs here. Up high, 2-1 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he got him.
Big curveball from the strike out there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
He's set. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter.
Digging in for his
Right
second
fielder.
at bat, Mookie Betts. 0
Betts.
for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Ellsbury. And that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping into the box, Austin Romine.
Leading off
And
for
he's
the
a guy
Yankees.
really in need of something to
Catcher.
click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Price ready with the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner,
batting,
it's going to be a tough
center
pitch to
fielder,
hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Line drive to left. Benintendi is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are
Up
2
next for the
gone now.
Yankees.
He got that
Right
one pretty
fielder.
good. It just didn't have the right launch
Gardner.
angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. This ball's grounded foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hanley Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carter has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Bradley waits on the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing and a liner. Foul. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he misses, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Pablo Sandoval would be next if they can keep this inning alive. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swung on and hit in the air to left. In there, a base hit. Here's the Panda now. Pablo Sandoval comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. From the stretch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Chris Carter now. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
First baseman, number 48.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter. Home run number 9 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
The batter.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giving chase is Benintendi. He's got it 1 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Here's the 2-1 from Price. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, you ever talk about a much-needed base hit? That's it right there. He's been struggling all year. That was much needed. Put a smile on his face.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. And this is fouled straight back. Price ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. Now 1-0 Yanks. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Refsnyder moves over. 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Tucker Barnhart.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the third out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Striding in, Ruben Tejada. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Ruben Tejada.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. In the air out to left. Benintendi has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Now batting,
former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game. That's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, Austin Romine. And he lays off there 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. One 0 count. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it. I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball, but I think you got to sit fastball there.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Price is ready. 3-1 pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Adam Warren takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gardner is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 8 of 14. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in once again, Chris Carter. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Here's a pop-up now. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi.
Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting, designated hitter, Aaron.
Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Price comes home to 2-0. 3-0 now.
Hitters up right here, man. Those are 2 close pitches right there, and you got the call as a hitter. You got to feel pretty good that he's seeing what you're seeing.
2 out with the man at first. And that's over. 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too. 3-1.
And a ball pop foul to the right side, out of play.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Tommy Lane is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Tommy Lane.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Right there for strike 1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here's another 2-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Striding in once again, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running towards second. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a slider bounces, and that gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
1 out and a runner on second base. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Once again, a 3-2. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Chasen Shreve will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Andrew Benintendi will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 2 out here and a runner at second. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Refsnyder is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Stephen Wright gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Stephen Wright.
Digging in to try it again. Ruben Tejada. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Rob Refsnyder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rob Refsnyder. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike. Drilled on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Romine.
Ready for another chance. Austin Romine. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Knuckleball floating dangerously high and missing. On the ground to the left side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And this is fouled at the plate. Turned on down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Rusney Castillo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Castillo.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled back. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Ready with the 3-1. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fouled off into the seats behind first. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Romine has it, and he makes the throw to first. Castillo is retired, and there's one away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
In now, Jose Ramirez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and this is low, ball one. Home to Pedroia, and that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got a ball called.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now in the box, Mookie Betts. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. from the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground, but foul. 2 out with the man at first. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now another 1-2 and a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox lead 1. They still trail 1-0. Blake Swihart is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Blake Swihart.
Here's Brett Gardner now. His career numbers against Stephen Wright: 1 hit in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Pedroia. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in, Chris Carter. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, second baseman, Starlin.
So stepping in, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First offering on its way. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now 2-0 New York.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a
pitching for
save
the
situation on tap, they'll
Number
hand the ball
54.
over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Here's the left fielder Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Hanley Ramirez.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning is huge. Now, as a pitcher, you can be a little more aggressive. A slow home run doesn't beat you anymore. It doesn't even tie the game. You got a chance to still win it. Be aggressive and go after it.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ellsbury going back. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Well, you just don't think about what might have been, but you sure wish he didn't give up that run in the bottom of the 8th. If he didn't surrender that one there, this would be a tie game. Be that as it may, they may have some momentum now. We'll see what they can do with it.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. No outs, nobody on. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gardner is there, 1 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime line against Chapman, 1 for 5. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Here comes the 1-0. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Pablo Sandoval will be next. Here's the 3-0. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Josh Rutledge will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
2-out Lightning. Here they come. This team never stops. Now they got the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base, and all this with 2 outs. Can they come up with another big hit with 2? Let's see right here.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Here it comes, 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over. Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Brian Mitchell earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year, as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. David Price takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 29th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.